talk about arrays, one-dimensional and two-dimensional arrays. First, we will talk about one-dimensional array. As a definition, an array consists of an ordered collection of similar items, which mean, for example, we can declare an array of integers. All the items in the array should be integers or characters. An array has a single name, and the items in an array refer to in terms of their position within an array. Okay? The items inside the array are referred according to its position. Okay? Array of 5, element of 5, element of 2. An array makes it is an easy to manipulate a million test scores as it is 3. Okay? We can manipulate hundreds or millions of integers as if they are 3 integers. Without array, a program with 10 scores would look like this. For example, private int, we should declare test 1, test 2, test 10. Okay? The items in an array are called elements. For any particular array, all elements must be of the same type, as I said before. Okay? The type can be any primitive or reference. Primitive, which means they contain a value. Reference, they contain an address, like what? Like the string. Okay? For instance, we can have an array of test scores, an array of names, or even an array of student objects. Okay, remember that Java starts counting an array from 0 rather than 1. The first index in an array is 0. An item's position within an array is called index or subset. Here is the graphical representation of an array. As you can see, here are the index. If there are 10 elements from 0 till 9, and at each index we have a certain value. The basic syntax for referring to an array element has the form. Okay, we put the array name and the index, then we are referring to a certain element inside the array. Okay? Array name, for example, A, index 2, A of 2, which means the third element at index 2. Why the third element? Since we are starting from 0. Where index must be between 0 and the length minus 1. Why length minus 1? If 10 elements, we have 10 elements from 0 till 9. The subscript operator, square bracket, has the same precedence as the method selector dot, which means we can select any index, for example, as I said before, of 2, of 3. Okay. Here we have 3 different arrays. The first one is what? Array of, called test, array of integers, okay? Test of 0, test of 1, and test of 4, 5 elements from 0 till 4. And here we have an array of strings, okay? String name of 0 till name of 5, and the third one is array of characters. Okay, declaration, allocation, and initialization. Before it can be used, a variable must be both declared and initialized. Okay? Before we use an array, we should declare and initialize it. For a variable of an array type, there are 3 steps that we should perform. First, declaration, then by what? Zeros. All the elements inside the array are initialized by 0. Another method for initialization an array, we can fill the array with certain values. If we want to initialize the element by a specific or by a certain formula, we can use a for loop. For example, if we have an array of 4 elements from 0 till 4, I++, okay, we initialize an array of 4 elements, 0, 1, 2, 3, okay. For I equals 0, we are filling the array, initializing the array. Nums of I, what is the initial value of 0 equals 0 times 2. For the next I1, num of I equal 1 times 2, 2. I2, 2 times 2, 4. I3, okay, 3 times 2, 6. 4 not less than 4, the for loop finished. Okay, Shabir? Declaring array. To declare and instantiate an array, say its name ABC, of 500 integer, how we can declare and initiate int square bracket ABC equal new int of, okay, if you want to declare an array of characters, char square bracket, for example C equal new char, and we put its size, okay? By default, all of the values are initialized to 0. If the array is an array of integers, all its values initialized by 0. Okay? Arrays are objects and must be instantiated before being used. Several array variables can be declared in a single statement. Look here, we can instantiate an array using these two methods. Here we have two arrays, ABC and XYZ. We declare int square bracket ABC XYZ. ABC equal new int of 500. XYZ, another array. How many elements? 10 elements. Or like this, within one line. Int square bracket ABC equal new int of 500. XYZ new int of 10. Okay? Because arrays are objects, we are creating an object of an array. Two variables can refer to the same array as indicated the next segment of code. Let's see this code. Here we declare how many arrays? 2 arrays. ABC equal what? New int of 5. Okay, we declare ABC and what? XYZ. ABC, how many elements in the ABC? 5 elements. 5 elements. Okay? Faizan. And initialized by default by what? 0. Okay? All the elements are 0. Then what we put? XYZ and A equal to ABC. What does this mean? This means that XYZ and ABC refer to the same array. Okay? Yeah. ABC and XYZ refer to the same array that ABC referred to. Which means that XYZ will refer to ABC. Then XYZ or ABC referring to the same array of elements. Okay? For example, if I say XYZ of 3 equal 100, what does this mean? 1. Okay? This is the graphical representation of the example. Declaring array, we can initialize the array directly, like this. The list of number between the braces is called an initializer list. Look here, we have an array called ABC. We initialize it by how much? 5 elements. Then we will have an array of size 5 containing these values from 0 till 4. Okay? Okay, ABC now refers an array of 5 integers from 1 to 5. Let's see here. Here are arrays of doubles, characters, booleans, string, students. It's an object of class already exists called what? Student. Let's see here, double, DDD, name of the array of double, DDD, new double of 10, contain how many elements? 10 from 0 till 9. And an array of characters, CCC, also what? 10 elements. Boolean which means true or false, also 10 elements from 0 till 9. Array of string, we have 10 strings inside an array from 0 to 9. And array of student, okay? Already we have a class, suppose we have a class student, and we have 10 students. Okay, object of class student, how many students? 10 students, and string str. For example here, we have double DDD of 5 equals 3.14. What does this mean? The element at index 5, we will put, instead of 0.0, 3.14. CCC of 5 equals z, which means we will put at index 5 the value z in the array of characters. And in the array of booleans, we will put at the fifth element true. And here is string number 5 at index 5. We will put this sentence, the cat sat on the mat. And here we create an object of student, okay? Which means what? We create an object of student. The first element is a new student, and it takes the default constructor. Maybe the student name is null or any value. Okay, let's see. S of 5 dot set name Bill. What does this mean?
I don't think I used to.
Okay, we set the name of the student as of 5 what? Bill. str equal SSS of 5 dot get name. What is its value? Bill. فإذا Bill plus GG of 5 dot substring of 7. What does substring do? Substring of 7. It takes part of the string from the 7th element. Okay? For example, we count from 0. Okay? Index 7 till the end of the string. 0, 1, 2, 3, we count the space. 4, 5, 6, 7. From the space till the end. Okay, we concatenate it with Bill. فإذا شو بدها تصير STR؟ Bill space sat space on space the space mat count. Okay? فإذا the resulting string will be Bill sat on the mat. Okay? Okay, we can also assign values to the first 5 elements of an array ABC that we declared it before. If we say ABC of 0 equals 78, then what? The first element in the array is equal to 78. ABC of 1 equals 66, second element of 2. ABC of I, and we declare I equal, we assign I to 3. As we said, ABC of 3 equal 82. And here ABC of 4 equal 94. Here we assign values to the first 5 elements in the array. Okay? Okay, if we have an array of 500 elements, the first element is at 0 and the last element is at index what? 499. Okay, the JVM, which is Java Virtual Machine, checks the value of subscript before using them and throws an array index out of bound exception if they are out of bound, which means if you choose an index less than 0 or greater than length minus 1, if you have an array of 10 elements, okay, elements, and you choose element number 11, then JVM will throw an array out of bound exception. Okay, you are choosing an index, it's out of bound. Okay? The detection of a range bound error is similar to JVM behavior when a program attempts to divide by 0. There's a division by 0. Also, JVM will throw an exception. If you want to calculate the average of the first 5 elements of the array, how we can calculate them? We can add the first 5 elements. How we can access them? By index. ABC of 0 plus ABC of 1 plus ABC of 2 plus ABC of 3 plus ABC of 4 over 5. Okay. It often happens that we need to interchange elements in the array. What we mean by interchange elements in the array? For example, if we have an ABC of 3, 82, and ABC of 4, 95, and we want to interchange them, then we want to put ABC of 3 equal 95 and ABC of 4 equal 82. How we can do this? We can do this by declaring a third variable. Okay? For example, ABC of 3, and this is ABC of 4. ABC of 3 contains 82, ABC of 4 contains 85. Then we can declare a temporary variable. For example, its name is temp. Okay? Then we can put temp equal ABC of I. Let's I equal 3, which means what? 3. Okay? And here 4. Okay. Temp equal ABC of 3, then we will put 82 in temp. Then we will put 95 in ABC of 3. Okay. Then ABC of 3 equal ABC of 4. Then 95 will be in ABC of 3. And at last we will take temp to ABC of 4. Okay, here we will bring 82. Okay, فإذا to interchange values, we need third variable to interchange the values. Okay, how we can get a length of an array? We frequently need to know an array length. How many elements inside the array? By using an operator called length. For example, the size of ABC is ABC dot length. Okay? How we can add the elements inside the array? The following code is to add an elements inside the array. To add an element or access an element inside the array, we need for loop. We need for loop. To calculate the sum, first we should declare a variable called sum. Sum equal 0. To access all the elements of the array, we should pass by all the indices from 0 till length minus 1. Okay? For I equals 0, I less than 500, or we can say ABC dot length, ABC dot length. Then it will reach -1 since we use less than strictly. Okay? I plus plus, then sum plus equal ABC of I. هي شو بتعني هي؟
Sum
equals sum plus ABC of I. First, I equal to 0. Sum, which is 0 initially, equals 0 plus the value at 0. For the next step, I equals to 1. Then sum equals the previous sum plus ABC of 1 plus ABC of 2 plus ABC 3 of 3, then 499. Okay? Okay. Okay. Here is an example on one-dimensional array. Write a method called count odd that takes an integer array and returns the count of the odd elements, which means we will take as an argument for the method an array, and we will return how many odd elements inside the array. How we can count an odd elements? How we can say if this element is odd or not? If it is divisible, not divisible by 2. How we can? If x modulo 2 not equal to 0, then x is odd. Okay? Okay. What is the name of the method? Count odd. شو بتاخذ هيدي الميثود كinput؟ array. شو اسمها هيدي الاري؟ for example A and return an integer اللي هو شو هيدا الانتجر؟ عدد
odd
numbers بقلب الاري. Okay? First we initialize int count. شو بنحطوا هيدا الكاونت؟ 0. ومثل ما قلت لكم لنعمل access على array شو بدي؟ for. Okay then for int I equals 0, I less than a dot length, I plus plus, okay? We will pass on all the indices of the array if this is condition. A of I modulo 2 not equal 0, عدة count it. Okay? شو بعمل بالكاونت؟ يعني عندما الكاونت بيزيد إذا كانت modulo 2 not equal 0 من بعد ما يخلصها بيكون عد كم وحدة odd. آخر شيء شو بعمل؟ return count.